Theme song. Stardate 4. Crew 116. We are in the Epidodore system, and here we are back with some more Jumplight Odyssey. I really am enjoying myself in this game so far. I was actually reading through some of the reviews, and I'm curious what y'all think, because they're saying there's not a lot of ways to track resource production, and I find that that is a bit true. You're kind of getting, if you hover over it, you get trending resource production. So that's interesting. It's a different take, and I wonder if it's just, it's early access, but I wonder if they're trying to give us a different vibe. Actually, let me pause the game for a second. Where you don't really have, in real life, if you have a vessel, you don't really have an exact sense of the production you have. You have, I don't know if there's HUDs in real life on boats or even at farms where you can track your actual food production. You kind of have to just be sort of watching your trends, and then you get to know your actual food production when a harvest is made and then report it. So I don't know if maybe they're going with that, but maybe I'm just totally off and they're actually just, not letting us track data very well. So that's something to be mindful of. We'll see how it develops. Obviously, it's early access, but I just feel like, the bones here are so good. It's so fun. And their attention to detail leads me to believe that the early access game is just that. It's early access. They're working on things, because no game with this much attention to detail. You pause, right? And now we're hearing this elevator music. You hit go, and the VHS tape, if any of you young'uns know what that even means, starts up again, right? Like, there's so much little pieces of detail that they've worked on that I can't imagine fleshing out resource production and kind of keeping an eye on that is not something that's heavily on their radar. Now, let's get into some upgrades today. Let's kind of build some more stuff, because I feel like we have enough here for our composite assembler. No, I guess we don't, do we? Wait, what else did we build with all those composites we found? I guess we need to keep doing missions and keep doing composite assemblers. Now, some comments told me that we've assigned the 4D printer, but we need a 3D printer in here. I want to see if that's true. Add an object. Do we need a 3D printer? Okay, we need a 2D printer, which unlocks dependencies. Dependable unlock, whatever that. So we need a 2D printer for the ammunition factory. We need a 3D printer for the, I assume for the, I guess we need it for the 4D printer? A 3D printer is in the same room as required to construct and operate this. Okay, yeah. So we need a 3D printer to get to the 4D printer, and then we can make a composite assembler. The composite assembler needs the 4D printer, so we need the 3D printer, which needs a 2D printer. So we need to get all our printers up and running here. So we need a 2D printer, which is nice and tiny. Thank the many gods. So 2D printer in there. And a 3D printer, which is a little larger. So I'm going to place that here. I'm going to right-click. Right-click again. Nope. Oh, the selection hitbox is a little tricky. So I guess that's going to be the theme of today's video, is like, where are we at with our personal reviews about the game? What's my review? I don't consider myself a reviewer, so to speak, just because I'm too dumb. But I do feel like I should be allowed at least a couple of thoughts. I'm allowed a couple thoughts. I think that's accessible if I do a 2D and a 3D printer there. Now that's going to put me in the hole by 3 more components, so we do need to find those components. I feel like that's proceed. I feel like that's the best way to do this anyway, is to find components. But yeah, like, as far as giving things reviews, I guess I have played a lot of things. I just don't want to be considered like, I don't want people to be like, now that's the person I want to consider when I play a game. I like his reviews. I like what I like, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Okay, so we're trying to get 100 water from this. We have some missions available, I think. However, our crews have been going out a lot, and I also received another comment, thank you for all your comments, that the crews can actually get quite tired. So, like, is Uri assigned to this? Not only can they get tired, but they can actually not even have a chance to get their hunger satiated. simply because they're so tired, or they're so on mission so much, they don't actually get a chance to go deal with any of their other issues. So is Uro on this shuttle here? What's the auto-assign crew? Okay, can we just like... See, now here's what I want. Early access. I want to be able to control right-click or center mouse wheel or something. Control right-click. I don't know. I want to be able to unassign crew right from this menu. And then instead of doing what I have to do now, which is this, assign to seat 1, I want to... See how many how many buttons and menus there are? So we have this one here already assigned to the shuttle. Crew seat 1 down here. Up here, it's the same information across both. So if we go here, I believe we can take him out of crew seat 1. And then this is who we've selected. Right? So I understand that. But I just feel like you could have one menu here and then just whoever I'm hovering over. I'd love to be able to hover over them and see their, like, buffs and debuffs. I guess is what I'm saying. Plus 5% of mission return, space force resilience. Okay, let's assign. Just kind of a little bit random here. Now I have to go back one at a time, right? So now Jan's been assigned to this, and that's great. But it's like, why can't I just, like, right-click, and then auto-assign? So what I could do, though, is just fire them all, and then... No crew data. Okay, so I haven't selected anybody. Okay. I could just fire them all and then auto-assign really quickly, but I think it might even just pick the ones that I have already picked. So I kind of want to find... Or that were just on the mission, I mean. Okay, assign a Marine, and then maybe another Marine, just because they tend to... And then, like, this person looks to be in a good mood, so, like, we're going to assign another Marine here, so we have plus 10% to our success chance, plus 5 to the returns. We have 10 minutes here to do a mission. We have a lot of needs here. I think we're going to go for that salvage opportunity, which is 60%, so hopefully we get to 70%. Hopefully we get something. Some ammunition would be good, and those 9 components are just too great of a possibility to give up the chance. We are risking a crew member. So we'll hit X to X out of this. Spacebar to get moving. Traveling 72%. Okay, so we do have them on their way back. We have 10 minutes left. We have a really low metal dependency situation. If I go back to the quarterdeck. Oh man, it's a far ways away. I have prioritized this metal extractor. So yeah, so it's basically getting done. They're staying on top of it, which is nice to see. Oh, the grinding metal as we just extract more and form metal. I love it. Oh, and then there it is getting spit out at the end. I wonder if there's some... I hope that's accessible. I wonder if there's some way we could have, eventually, conveyor belts and stuff. That could be a fun addition to the game. Maybe that's the question of today. It's like, what are the additions that we want to see in this game? Also, I think, what are we going to build today? I do think we need to work on our water production. I feel like we've sort of got it up. Trend is still -8, so we need to build this one more water condenser. Because I think it's 10 that they provide to us. 10 water per hour. Biomass is going up. Food is trending down. -16 in the last hour. So we actually may need more water than what we currently have going on. Because I'm just not sure that we're making enough food with our biomass. Which is getting brought over from here. We might need some food storage right around here somewhere. I wonder if we could make these hallways smaller. Maybe it doesn't need such a wide hallway here. I know, that's crazy. If you watch my channel, you know I love a good hallway. Let's take a look at this. Could we not... Because then we can get some more water stuff in here. Let's go B. Gonna grab this corridor here. And maybe we... Let's put this guy back in here. Because I don't see us getting more... Like expanding the turret area. Adjust room size. Well, that still works. Then I guess we have to adjust the room size first, and then we can adjust the room size out on this. So that creates a one hallway situation. But let's actually... Okay, new plan. Uh-oh. How do I de-adjust the room size? Adjust room size. Positive, positive, negative, negative. There we go. Just because I like the door not lining up with this storage door. Or the entrance to our medbay, I guess, is what that is. Spacecraft. Oh, wait. Spacecraft returning. Ready to jump, go to bridge. Okay, wait. Let's confirm and hold that. And let's see what happens. This water area might get closed off, so I'm not really sure if that was a good idea, but let's take a look. Let's go to the hangar. Take a look at our mission returning. 7 minutes left, so I think we could go and grab one more resource extraction, an 80% success rate. Let's do this one, obviously. It's quite a lot bigger. I know I just sent you guys out, and we just talked about how bad of an idea it is to send you on another one. Oh, and it looks like we have... Hang on, no, those are dead bodies from the last thing, because we don't have a morgue yet. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, there we go. The music, I was like, are we paused or not? I couldn't tell. Because can you hear it in the background a little bit? It is still playing the music a little bit. All right, returning 23%. Oh, fingers crossed that was successful, because that's really going to help us. That was 9 components it was probably going to give us. View the starship below. We don't need to do that there. Let's take a look at our manifest, because we still have 1 crew wounded. We have 17 dehydrated and 10 are starving, which is going to cause problems. We're going to start to lose crew members. That being said, we've brought in a lot of water. I wonder if we even have more of our water up and running now. Yeah, so our final water condenser there is built, and we should be able to either move them around or get a few more water condensers in here with this new layout. I think if we move these power switches near the door, we should be able to get maybe 2, maybe 3 more water condensers in here, so that would be pretty good. We're ready to jump any second now. We've got our therapy booth probably soaked up a lot of components, didn't it? Looks like it took up... It's waiting for 2 components left, and then we'll have a therapy booth to get rid of the despair. Our food is trending upwards. Our water is holding steady, +5 in the last hour. So yeah, we need to slowly refill our water stock. Plastic fabricator, I believe we've turned off for a bit. Yes, can I issue order? Good, no process. Process resources blocked. I really hope it's blocked because it's deactivated. We're learning here. But either way, we've got some ships coming back, some missions coming back, and plenty of work to do on board this ship. Looking in here, I'm like, what kind of upgrades can we build? Rapid fire increases ammunition capacity. That's connected to turret by 4. Or targeting computer confers plus 20% turret accuracy. Hope lost. I feel like that means, folks, the ship came back and had nothing. Automatic hope lost. I wonder if it's a good idea to get some shuttles going on. Oh, they're bringing a lot of resources on, though. We couldn't see ship successful or not because down here, this message here is, I think, holding up the space. Can we? Where's its logs? Here we go. Oh, it wasn't a perfect success. It was a success. Well, that's not bad. We've brought back a lot of composites. We've brought back some ammunition, which is good for our guns. I'll take it. I will take this. I think that was a good little mission. Just a success, but that's fine. We're going to let them go and do their thing. Zootopan threat imminent, but we are waiting for our shuttle to return. I was trying to look at some upgrades for our ships or weapons, but I don't think we have the time to right now. Could I build... Hang on. Could I build another robot charging station? Use my genius robots to recharge. Does it make me a new genius robot? That's the real question. Supply grants increased movement speed to suppliers across the ship. Grants Jumplight calibration speed. Oh, we kind of want all of these. These should maybe be the next builds. We should probably work on upgrading our... Yeah, we should work on upgrading this crew here. I think we could have done that other resource extraction, but I think I'm going to let them sleep. I feel like maybe our morgue has been completed because we got bodies getting swept away. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, where is it? The quarterdeck? Why can I never remember where everything is? The quarterdeck has everything. Save for our medical... No, it's got the medical chamber, and it looks like our morgue is complete. The morgue is complete, so we'll be able to hold 6 body bags in there. And hopefully it... uncertified may adversely affect crew emotional states. That's why we're losing some hope. I want to see what's going to happen when they put it in the morgue. Where are you going? Are you going to turn the body into Medigel? Oh, no, I see. Dropping off some of those resources there. Could you imagine, like, you've got your hand truck here, you're getting some Costco, you're getting some stuff from the fridge, And you've also got your grandma's body on there as well. Okay, stored. Good. I'm not sure what's going on there. Now, you may be hearing some piano in the back. And let me tell you, that is... Oh, they came back too. That is Meatball. Meatball has learned how to play the piano. So that was a success. Was this one a success? Brought back a little bit of food, 100 water. Oh, yeah, great. Okay, we love that. Let's go to the bridge. Let's jump. Oh, thank you. Yes, we okay. How do I click this notification away? Right click. Left click? No. All right.
Take the ship to Jumplight.
Hold to initiate jump.
Hold on, everyone.
Let's go to the next space
Jumping
area. Let's continue to upgrade this ship.
4,
and let's do some
3,
missions.
2, 1.
Honestly, the jump might be my favorite part of this whole game. One thing I think could be very cool to see, I guess we'll just go there, we'll hit view spacecraft even though I don't need to. One thing that would be really cool to see, how do we get... Oh, they're popping up after because all the notifications were paused for a while because of the other one that was stuck. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying is one thing that would be really cool to see is if there was one way to go into this mode and actually, like, turn her around a little bit. You know, do a little bit of strategy, get these guns kind of aimed correctly at, you know, outside threats. That'd be very cool. All right, we're here. Get used to us. Resources being dropped off. We've got a despairing trip. See, his morale is 9. So maybe he's just tired. Why? Starving. So we do have some starving folks. It's actually increased to 17. Dehydrated is 15 now. We've brought in a bunch more meals, so I think they will be able to get on top of that. It's just a matter of, are they getting on top of it in time before they start dying? But the only way to continue this is to do some missions. We have earned ourselves 35 minutes this time, so we can really get some missions going here. So let's go do a survey operation with... I think this shuttle has probably been going out the most. So we're going to change their crew over in a second, but I think they can do this 95% survey mission. Those all require surveys, so let's do a... Yeah, I kind of think we have to do these ones, otherwise they lose hope. So let's go get some more civilians and some more possible crew. One of the other things that the reviews were saying is that it's weird that you can't recruit crew members. And I kind of believe that. I agree with that. It is weird that you can't recruit crew members because... civilians. You can't turn civilians into crew members because our situation, our civilization, rather, has been destroyed. Send out our combat guy as well. So with our civilization destroyed, everybody kind of has to pitch in. You know what I mean? All right, let's go back up to the promenade. Let's go to the promenade here and get to know some folks here. So we've got our civvies. Aaron here. Status is shot and fried. Aaron is enjoying the misfortune of a rival. Occasionally becomes inspired temporarily. Artificial propulsion. Enhanced by their surroundings. Okay. And is a civilian. Plus 50% morale recovery. So they get really happy. They get really happy. Where? In here? They get really happy just from... Wait, when did this fail? Is it because I changed the shape? It's because I changed the shape, isn't it? Wait, where was the oxygen generator and stuff in here before? Anyway, I wonder if the civilians getting happy actually improves their surrounding people too, like crew members. Okay, let's get a power switch in here, oxygen, and I kind of want a fire extinguisher locker here as well. I think we should put that in here. Maybe on the... Yeah, there. Oh, that's not quite where I wanted it, but that's fine. We'll just let that happen. Are there any wall-based assembly point, gathering point for non-combatants during a magenta alert? Oh, that's a great idea. We should definitely have that scheduled. Okay, so we've gotten rid of this. So let's confirm that build. Resources will become overdrawn. That's fine. Let's go into here. Oop. Adjust room size. There we are. So there's a door. There's an entrance to it, which is fine. But let's actually move this entrance to there. Good. Let's move this over to that. Like that. All right. Hopefully I've done that right. We're about to find out. It's going to cost me just a few resources there. But that is going to free up... Oh, you know what? We've probably lost a lot of water production. It looks like this water production's off. But hopefully that expansion is going to get us a few more water condensers. And honestly, hang on. Hang on a minute. What are these little areas for? These nooks and crannies. We don't need these. We don't need these crannies. Move that. How about this? How about... Okay, we'll do a compromise. Semi-nook. That's semi-nook kind of life, okay? Adjust room size. Actually. Oh, I can't do a quarter of that. Oh, no missed interceptions. Okay, thank you very much. But is that going to be enough to fit one... Here, let's confirm that. Is that going to be enough to fit one water condensing thingy? You heard me. Water condensing thingy. Okay, let's go back into here. B. So, add a room object. I feel like... Here's my review of the game. If you would allow me to review this game. This is the review I would offer. Yo, I feel like this is doable. We're going to do it a piece at a time. I feel like we can get 2 more water condensers, or at least 1 more in there. And we don't need to take away the alcove. My review is too many menus, perhaps. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it. There's too many menus. You're in and out of too many different dialogue boxes. And that wrecks the immersion a little bit sometimes, but it also kind of just like interrupts your gameplay flow. There's my official review. But other than that, I love the attention to detail. I love the art, the style. Oh, we got another... Oh, yeah, that was a rescue operation. So they're bringing 11 more souls, 11 more mouths to feed. Okay, here's what I'm going to do on this. This crew, we are going to Zasha, Dash, and whatever. Your guys are getting removed. We're going to go Velasquez. Crew resilience, I don't really care. Plus 5% mission returns assigned to seat number 1. Dash, you're fired. We're going to go with Hallie for the plus 5. And then here's the thing about this. By rotating them a lot, there's a lot of micro to be done, but by rotating them a lot, we're also probably going to get... What are these? Call sign, right? Yeah, see, everybody's going to get a call sign. Plus 10 minutes. Okay, see, like, that's great. We love that, dude. Oop. So, wait. I didn't assign him. Assign. There we go. Oh, he's, like, on another thing or something. Minus 15% speed, but plus 15 chance. That's great. Rayo removed from spacecraft. Oh, I'm so confused. I think I just removed them from another, but it says they're on a mission. I think Rayo's stuck on the other one. That's what I'm doing here. You know, we gotta pause the game here. Manage missions. Okay, that's not what I wanted to click on. See what I'm talking about with the menus? There, nope. I'm trying to click on the shuttle. Right click? Okay, see, I don't know what I'm doing right here. I don't know what I'm doing right or wrong. Current system. Yeah, it's taking me to the different map here. Wait, what happened? Why can't I click on... Okay, maybe I've changed my mind. See, Celestial Class Shuttle. Oh, I see what's going on. This one is not... They're not finished disembarking yet, which is causing issues. Excuse me, what was that noise? Okay, somebody just really did a thing. Okay, Max Starian. Yo, they were not on any of those on that shuttle. Crew seat. For some reason, I can't put any of these folks on there or something. Okay, there. Ellison removed. Perhaps, are we calling this a bug? I don't know. Assign to C3. Auto assign. There. Tosh. Okay, done. Oh boy. Okay, view local missions. Because it's got 2 scientists, though, I want to do resource extraction instead of the salvage opportunity. Oh, yeah, no, this is not great. We're not getting any food or water, so we might need to move sooner rather than later here. So let's put that one with the 2 scientists on it. Yeah, lots of cut screens, lots of... And then it takes me back to this map, which is fine, but I want to manage my crew here. Gonna pause. Maybe I can't put Okay, maybe it's... Let's try putting a call sign person into one of these ships here, like Ellison here. Assign. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Ellison. Okay, Yuba. I can assign Yuba. Crew seat 1. I can't sign these... Okay, call sign people don't seem to be assignable. But I was just earlier saying that if you assign somebody with a call sign, now you're going to get really great returns. Because they have they offer a bonus. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. But eventually all these people are going to have call signs, and I might not be able to assign them to ships anymore. You know what? Let's try. Let's try a high military mission here. You guys are going to go do the salvage opportunity. Good luck to ya. The captain seems to be missing. She's gone to stroll to think about our situation and why I have to pause here, because I've noticed something. We have run into, potentially, a critical problem here. In 25 minutes, the Zootopans will reach this area. I don't think I can jump there beyond jump range. Meteor showers risk of impact as well. My goodness. Anyway, I certainly don't want to do that. Now, originally I was like, oh, let's expand our jump range so our shuttles can go back to Dryas and do some more missions. We did fail one of our other, like, more complicated, like, acquisitions where I wanted to get some of those composites, but they, you know, it didn't work out. That mission failed. So my shuttle returns a failure. It's this one landing, I think. Let's see. I guess we can't click on it yet for a second here. This is the... Once they've disembarked and I can access the shuttle, this is my favorite way to view their mission history. So once they've disembarked, there we go. Now I can click on... Oh, we lost somebody too, didn't we? Yeah. Hope lost. We've lost one of our crew members. The salvage opportunity was a failure. I don't know if that salvage opportunity is still possible now. View local missions. Oh, it is still there. So theoretically, we could send these guys out and give it another try. I think we should. Because we're going to need some of those resources if it's at all possible to get them. Plus 5% chance, plus 10% resilience. Let's give it a try while that other dead body gets carted away and stored. So, we need to figure out how to increase our jump range, which I'm pretty sure is in our engine. So if I go over here to our engine room, which is, what is that, a 6 on the thing. I believe we've got our Jumplight calibrator built. We have 2 of those now. We need to build an upgrade here, I think. Auto calibrate, Jumplight cartridge, okay, let's see. Stores a digital jump light. Okay, Jumplight cartridge, auto calibrator. Does not require a scientist to calibrate. Okay, so that helps us research more. Okay, maybe it's in here, actually. Add a new object. Anyway, we've come back down to the engine room because I'm an idiot, and stores additional jump light to increase your jump range was the thing. So we need a jump light cartridge, if not 2 of them. So I'm going to put those in the middle eventually once we build them. Confirm and hold. So we are actually down by 9 components. If I hit, I want to say 3 here, takes me over to this room here, where I do have almost all the resources needed for that. 4 and 4. And what do we have here? 0 and 9. So I'm not sure why this hasn't been built yet. And why it says -9, because it's actually looking for the components for the other thing. So maybe have we paused this or something from building? Construction not commenced. The opposite division will... yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that one, because it looks like we haven't delivered the resources, even though I've had that placed for a while. But maybe it's because the dependencies were not there, so we can't even think about assigning any resources to build this thing. That might be the situation, which means we have no way of making components unless we begin to deconstruct some other things that we are building. For example, this therapy booth is providing us with components, but maybe we just don't have the room to do that. Oh, what's this lying down here? Are those components? No, I don't know what those are. Now, if I go in here and want to build more water condensers, which I'm not going to do, I just want to see if it fits here. Yeah, so we can put 1 down the hallway here, which is kind of a waste of space. So I think I do need to get rid of this little alcove. We could keep this alcove over here if we want to keep the beautification of the ship. But in order to have more water, let's put this couch over here. This couch over here. Adjust the room size. So there we go. So we'll get some more water, buildable space there. That's good. It said it was going to give us some metal back, which is okay, but unfortunately the only thing that matters to me right now is that we find those composites. Otherwise, I don't... Yeah, we do have the jump... Yeah, so I did that wrong. I built the wrong component. We have the jump light. I wonder if we go into here, hit B, if we deconstruct this, what do I get back? Hard to operate. Clear debris, rebuild all destroyed, add new object, or if I click this and delete it, I'm gonna get 20 components back. I get all the components back? Is that true? Oh, so if I hit... I think so. I think I returned 20 components back. So wait, how do I undo my... How do I cancel that? Because I still have it now, but how do I cancel that build? Because the other thing is I'm going to need a Jumplight calculator. Otherwise we're going to end up... I don't know how to cancel this deletion thing that I've done. Manage? Delete build plan. There we go. Delete your build plan. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but I think it is, especially if we're going to get all of our resources back. That's kind of rad. Because then that's probably going to free up enough resources that I can get my composite thing? I'll never know how to spell that, to say that. So how much is it to build one? Add new object. Costs me 12 and 20, but I get back 12 and 20. Am I just playing on the easiest possible level or something? It has to burn. I don't know what that means. Oh no, I don't know what they're talking about. Let's delete that. Confirm and hold. We're going to get rid of our calibrator so that we have enough resources to right away finish this Jumplight cartridge. Because also the other thing is we might need another one. But then that also will free up enough resources that our, sorry, number 3, that our composite fabricator should be buildable. This 4D printer is just kind of waiting to get built. This composite assembler will now have all the dependencies it needs to be built, so and a bunch of resources freed up to build it. So I think this is a good move. And hey, fingers crossed, maybe they return successfully. Oh no, people are trapped. Oh, it's a perfect success. Oh, I love it. Okay, perfect success. So that's 8 more composites. That's probably going to help us immensely. Let's go back to 3, the quarter deck here, and I need to free these people really quickly in my brand new water room. Waterworks here, adjust room size before they like starve to death in there. Let's get that done and dusted. Unfortunately, we have Jeb here, a scientist, is checking in to the medical station because they are feeling grieving, isolated, and in despair. Their morale is at 0. I think the death of their friend is not helping. Jeb is socially isolated, so we just need to kind of figure that out. We honestly need some time where we're not going on away missions, because Jeb might be on one of those. And I think, don't we have our... Yeah, there we go. We've got our therapy booth up and running. So that's hopefully going to help with the despair situation. Remy turns into a psychologist, admires themselves, and Rayo continues to sit here. Okay, morale 39. Can we see, like... Connectedness leads to ongoing morale decline. As we recover to contact. Oh, here we go. Galen is the doc, and a little privacy booth comes up so that we can't hear who they're complaining about, but I still get to click on them. Thirst is low, connectedness is really low. So yeah, this person is in need of some morale for sure. And I also wonder if that's why some of these call sign people weren't able to be assigned to a ship, because their morale was too low. Morale is heading up. Okay, so we definitely dealt with some of that despair. That's working. We have water. We have food. But starvation and dehydration are increasing. So what I think I need to do is identify another part in the ship here where I can build a some kind of mess hall. I think people are having a hard time getting all the way up to this mess hall and getting their food. Okay, our Jumplight cartridge is online. It cost us a lot. It cost us our Jumplight calibrator, which I'm now going to rebuild. I think that's fine. I think I don't want to be in a place where I forget about the Jumplight calibrator, so we're going to get it rebuilt immediately, even though we're now at a deficit. However, actually, maybe I should check. Hopefully this calibrator has given us a bit more room. There we go. Okay, that's good. So we can actually make it to DS19071111. Now, we have 16 minutes to do that, so I feel that that's doable. So let's target for jump. There we are. targeted. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay. So that's given us the chance to get out of this sector. We did need that, but we don't need another one, I don't think. Oh, but I'm glad I noticed that, hey? And that we weren't just doing missions all willy-nilly. Speaking of missions willy-nilly, we do have 16 minutes left. Let's go see here. What if... I know I said I was going to do missions later, but we let it build for a bit. Okay, what's going on here? Andy. Status. Dehydrated, starving, and bruised. So, like, we don't want Andy, the engineer, to do anything with regards to going on missions. We need to make sure Andy is not doing that. Can we do something? Okay, man. Okay, connectedness is going up, which is nice. Hates exercise. Wait. Always damp. Somehow, inexplicably, Andy is always damp. Oh, that's why you're dehydrated, because you're always just sweating. Oh, you can see it, too. You can see how damp she is. In space, nobody can hear you squelch. That's gross. Now, there's got to be some way that I can... Day 5. Day 4. Lots of stargazing and socializing. I don't see, like, eating. How do we force this person to go and eat? Right click. No, that didn't do anything. I'm trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like, go get food. Inspire. Transfer. I don't know. I don't know how to get them to just go and have a break and go get some food, but I think what's happening is these people that are hungry, whenever they get their standard break on whatever their schedule is, they go to try to get food in that promenade, and they there isn't anything in the whatever these trays are. I assume that's where the food is got. However, we have 49, so they just need to be brought here. Maybe that's not happening. What if we prioritize lacking input resource? Process resources, haul resource, prioritize. Meanwhile, with 13 minutes left, we could probably get these resource extractions done. It gets us not very much, to be honest, but we've given them some time off. It takes 3 minutes apiece. 80% success rate. I'm not even gonna... I don't see myself creating an entirely new mission crew for these. Just get them done. Okay, resource extraction. Can I... There we go. Auto-assign crew. Okay, well, we don't want Saka on it. Call sign. Oh, wait, how do we put somebody else in there? If they're... they're dead, but they're holding the space. Like, they're honoring her or something. Assign to C3. There we go. Much better. Let's assign them to it. There we are. So let's go get those resources now that we know we can get out of here. We know we're actually going to be totally okay for getting out of here. We've solved that problem. Let's get those resources because eventually we'll use them in our production. Oh my goodness, this is going down. Oh, plus 30 in the last hour. Okay, we need to be careful here with our power. But eventually we should have our extractor up and running. Let's go see if that's up and running here. I believe that's on the quarterdeck. See, I'm learning. Is it built yet? No, because we were making our 4D printer we're waiting on. So we need one more metal for our 4D printer, and then we can get that built, and then we move on to this thing. Oh boy. We can do it. I believe in us. There is, on this ship, one forgotten area down here, which we should definitely start thinking about. The lower deck. And I think the lower deck is where a lot of our power generation can be, and a lot of that kind of, maybe even the water and stuff as well. And then that would free up, I think it's the quarterdeck, that would free up all of this space here for yet another food place, which seems okay, or maybe at least just some more houses. Some more bedrooms we need. Oh man, this area is loud. But I have also freed up this area for more water condensers, which is nice. The only thing I'm thinking is, am I able to move these? And I don't think I am. I think I need to disassemble them to move them. I can't move them up and down floors, as far as I know. So, the fact that we can repurpose them entirely is really nice, though. So that's kind of the new plan, I think. We want to pinpoint some spots for little mini food places. Probably near our elevators would be a good idea. Or we could put ones here. Like areas that just seem kind of busy, I think we should target for food. Let's take one of these. This room right here. It does have an airlock, though. So I think the bad guys will join us through the galley. Oh, no. The Zootopans are going to be here any second now. Wait, did our vessels come back? Okay, good. They've come back. They were, I want to say, oh, here we go. Perfect success. Okay, so that brought back some resources. And another perfect success. So we've brought back all the resources in this area.
2, 1.
Oh, here's the best view of the game. Yeah! All right, so we've now landed in a sector that I believe is an asteroid field. What could happen? Well, these might attack. So do I need our turrets up and running? Probably. But what I've discovered is there's not an easy way to detect or decide how much power you have. Discrepancies in our produce stock. It could be lazy bookkeeping or worse, Zootopin sabotage. I'll look into it. Go to the flight deck. So wait, what's been going on? Are people stealing food stocks right from here? Inspect a stockpile on the flight deck. Whoever did this, they left little trace. Stay vigilant. No, so we just lost some of our food stocks. Oh my goodness, the drama increases. Well, you know what we need is a canteen down here. Look how many people there are servicing the ships and stuff. Okay. We need to work on our power situation. As you can see, our power has depleted. It says trend to 0 in the last hour. Perhaps we've run out of fuel or something. We need to figure out what it is that has caused us to run out of power. Everybody's kind of just wandering around. We may be out of the threat of the Zootopin, but we are not out of the woods. One thing I've noticed is that these fuel reactors, if they run out of biofuel, then they aren't making the necessary fuel. We have Tosh en route, and that is Jan. That's not Tosh. So another issue that I've noticed is like people are starting to asphyxiate. It's getting bad. The reasoning here is if this powers down and the room powers down, I actually can't order anything to be done on this fuel burning reactor. So what I do need to go do for the time being, I think, is head over... Oh, wait, the other direction of the ship. I need to learn the directions on this thing. Atmosphere critical. Yes, we're working on it. I need to head over here. I need to deactivate this. I need to deactivate... Oh, that is already deactivated. So we're going to deactivate that. No more priority on that. To hopefully save on power. And then Jan... Where is Jan? Okay, there we go. Somebody's coming to run this. So they need to spin this thing up and get everything running again, because I feel like these doors close and then people end up stuck on the other side of this room here. The atmosphere is critical. Yeah, so people are stuck in these observation rooms. Oh, that is not ideal. So we need to generate some power here at this power generation station. Enough that we can actually power up the hallways, yes, but so we can power up this fuel-burning reactor as well. Okay, so he's done. So awaiting assignment for the next one. We've generated 100 power, which will surely get used up here. I'm going to speed up time and see if we've saved our ship. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been a couple of runs of having to figure this out. I think it's a bit weird that your power generator goes down. There we go. If you can, so now we can prioritize and keep these things running. But it's a bit weird that you can't operate your fuel-burning reactor if you are, if the room loses power, because then how do you save your ship? How much does this... Okay, let's deactivate that. The other issue that needs to be solved, I think, and I've seen that we've talked about this before, is you have no idea what's draining power, how to manage your power on your ship. So you just kind of have to hope for the best as you run things. Is this deactivated? Officer unavailable. So, like, if we deactivate all this, will it use less power? I don't know. I'm hoping so. Because that's our only way through this. And this is what I'm saying. There's no way to figure out the power consumption on your ship. So until they install some kind of power consumption thing, I can only hope that that's going to help lower our power usage. On top of that, we've stopped making water, so people are dehydrated. There we go. That's awesome. That's good to see. We've got some power running in here, 38 power. So every cycle it uses quite a lot. So we need to keep these basically prioritized and probably build some more of these. Probably not take on more people. That's another thing we should probably not do, because we just can't afford it anymore. Anyway, our shuttle should be back from its survey. Oh, no, we haven't done a survey operation. I thought we had sent a survey operation. So let's send these guys out. Launch a survey operation. Try to collect the resources in this area before they come for us. We have a bit more time, though, so that's nice. And there's a lot of spots we could move to. I don't think we have the resources yet to do anything crazy like, you know, send them away to other sectors. I think we have an idea of what happened to the power, though. Or not the power, but at least we know what happened in here. There was a fire. So maybe if I click on the Regent Chambers and rebuild all that was destroyed. Let's confirm that. Once we get that done, I'll rebuild these rooms. Oh, I just lost power again. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm going to have to babysit the power generation. Otherwise, we may end up in a situation where this whole ship falls apart. So, yeah, see, look, again, this room falls out of power, which means it's no longer able to be used. So I'm glad they're in different rooms, first of all. But isn't that a bit weird to you? That feels weird to me. That we can't run our generator in a room if there's no power in that room. So how do we save ourselves in the event of a power failure? Oh boy, okay. Even a fire in these rooms could take out the whole ship. So we actually need like so many more power generating things. Advanced energy panel. Unlocks dependent objects, which unlocks what? Experimental energy panel? Okay, what does that unlock? Nuclear reactor. Generates first 50 power per hour. What does it consume? Because this guy consumes biomass. Oh, interesting. It doesn't consume anything. And then we can get to a fusion reactor, which generates 8. It consumes water. Generates 50 per hour. Energy may double power output. And it requires an advanced energy. How big is it? Okay, it's quite big. So it won't necessarily fit. But yo, we need to get into nuclear power generation immediately. Because this thing is not doing it for us. Thank God we have 200 power here. Okay, that's the new plan. We need a nuclear plant. Okay, we're going to build this mess hall later. But right now we need like nuclear power stat before we run out of everything, including food. Oh no. Okay, okay. Calm down. We can do this. Oh, sorry, lower deck. I think the lower deck is going to be where we do this. I think maybe it's in this room here. This is our power station right in here. This is going to be the plan here. All right, we're going to create a new room right here. Corridor, power station right here. This is now our top priority because if we run out of power, we die. If we can generate at least 50 per hour with a couple nuclear plants here, then we have a chance of living, and we can put some batteries in here as well. So what we need is an advanced energy panel. Hope lost. I can't do this anymore. No! Why can't you do this anymore? Let's put an advanced energy panel there. Experimental energy panel, we'll worry about that later. Nuclear reactor, here we go. Put a nuclear reactor here. And here, whoops. Move that back. This fits. Okay, this will be our nuclear. So this is going to generate the same amount we can generate upstairs, but slow. Like it doesn't. Oh, right click. There we go. Add object. It's going to generate the same amount as upstairs, but then we could do fusion eventually once we get good water output. It generates 80 water per hour or 80 power per hour. It almost seems less useful because of how much water it consumes. I think nuclear is the way to go. High density battery and experimental. So we should get okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. A nuclear reactor. Perfect success on that. So we're gonna do 4 nuclear reactors. So that's 200 power per hour passively, but it doubles their output if we have somebody working it. We can get this experimental energy panel in here, which then lets us get high density batteries. And we can put those like there and here on the sides. And then we just need a bunch of fire suppression as well, I think, is gonna be pretty key to this room surviving. Okay, but this has now become our priority. Forget feeding people. There's no point. There's nothing. If everybody dies, then there's nothing to feed anyway. Fire extinguisher locker. Oh, we kind of need those walls, don't we? Let's put it on this wall. Can you not put it on that wall? Come on. Let me put it there. Let me put it there. Okay, fine. Okay, so no experimental energy in here because we need the fire extinguisher panel and we need obviously a power switch and oxygen in here. This room is going to need a lot of components, so we're going to have to probably wait for a bit. Helmet locker could be good and a med kit locker. And we probably need a decontamination locker. If we're being honest, we need a decontamination locker. And we can put some small batteries in here or something. Okay, well, I'll try to find a spot for it later. But anyway, that's our plan. So we're going to get a nuclear power plant here on the lower deck, and that is going to save our power. Oh, my goodness. I can't even believe that we were just operating with these, hoping everything was going to be okay. My goodness. Okay, view spacecraft. Perfect success on the survey operation. Good. I think we have a bit of time here, so we got to soak up these local missions. What do we have here? Oh, my goodness. No, we don't. We don't have any time at all. And risk of impact? Okay. Manage missions. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Okay. What do we have here? We're not going to do search and rescue. We're going to lose some hope, I think. Oh, this is horrible. These are horrible missions. Okay, well, let's do 2 of them at least. And then let's get out of here. Oh, my goodness. Fire has broken out, and I will say, okay, they run to the fire extinguisher lockers, but, like, this fire consumes things so fast. Oh my goodness, so I see what happened in the last thing. We had a fire down here near the Queen's quarters, and it destroyed a couple of rooms and a lot of things before we even had a chance here. That has destroyed... What is it? Why is it blue? Oh no, this turned into a different kind of fire or something. It is absolutely chewing through the med bay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we had a spacecraft returning. Yes, I'm a little busy at the moment. Oh, and we had a death. No! Off a normal resource extraction, we had another death. Okay. Oh boy, yeah, I can see why hope is lost. Okay, now, where were we? The promenade. We've lost basically our entire medical bay on the quarterdeck. That's where it is. Good lord, I need to learn my way around here. Oro's down. Well, we can't heal him because our medical bay has been essentially completely destroyed. So if we rebuild all that was destroyed, we need 2 components. That's not too bad. We can't afford it, though. We do need to find more components. Oh my goodness, that fire was massive. Is there not a... We should add some things to it as well. Is there not like a fire suppression system? Fire extinguishing locker. Auto med bay would be nice. We can't even afford that stuff right now. We cannot find these. These components are just holding us back. But every room, I think, needs like a half dozen of these fire extinguisher components because that was brutal. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what we want to do with this room, I believe, is we want to create a galley here first. So we're going to spread this out there. Okay, so what we want to do with this room is add new object. We want to get a kitchen up here in the corner. And we have these dependencies here. Fast food recipe computer, organic recipe computer, rationing recipe computer. Okay, see, these are kind of interesting. So this would unlock fast food, organic, or emergency rations. Oh, very good. Okay, so emergency rations could make life easier. Satisfy a small amount of hunger and deplete morale. Satisfy hunger and replenish a small amount of health. Could you satisfy hunger, replenish health but deplete health. Replenish morale but delete health. Delete it. Okay, so let's just do a kitchen here, I think. Just a standard kitchen. Because we don't have a lot of room. So I'm going to do a standard kitchen here. We're going to get some tables, maybe in the corner like so. Yes, okay. Yeah, we don't want them fully in the corner, I guess. Then let's get ourselves a refrigerator to store stuff. Maybe right here. And then I think we need, because this requires, okay, caffeination. Expends 4 water with each use, quenches and recovers rest, and this one recovers morale, which is really nice. But we also need a coffee crop and a tea crop. So that's not ideal for us right now. I think it's in the standard. Yeah, here we go. Soda machine. That's what we want to be quenching people's thirst with. And then, of course, it needs a power switch in here, and an oxygen generator, and fire extinguisher locker. There we are, which I feel like those are going to be... We're going to find that those are quite important. I want to kind of move it to a better spot. Right there, near the kitchen, of course. There we go. So this is our sort of micro galley that we're going to have standing by at all times for our people to eat. Hopefully this satisfies a bit of hunger while people are walking back and forth with this hallway. And so it's easier to get to than that one cafeteria we have. Because we have food, they just aren't getting to eating fast enough. Probably because things aren't being delivered there quickly enough or something. It's basically an issue. We need 32 plastics, which we're pretty close to getting. So I'm going to confirm and hold. And hopefully when those resources come around, we will get another food area up and running, and that's going to help us. So with all our changes here, We should be better now. Prioritizing these has brought our power back in line, so I'm not as worried about that. Our food stocks are holding steady but low. However, people are continuing to starve. Dehydration is running rampant through the ship. We were not able to find any good resources worth... we found some metals. Okay, we got 10 minutes left. We might as well do this last mission here. These search and rescues we can't do. We're just not gonna... We just don't have enough resources to feed people. So we launch one last mission. We're gonna have to set our sights on DS15 blue and try to get out of here. Hopefully, yeah, it looks like we can keep running for a while though with our current setup. So the fact that we have extra jump light is very helpful for those extra little jumps, but my goodness, things are tense on board the SDF Catalina. Will we be able to survive? I'm not sure, but I do hope you found it to be some truly solid content. As always with these games, there is a possibility that the first playthrough that I put on this channel is actually me losing. Do we like that reality? No, we do not. But folks, that is the reality. So we have a bit of power here. I'm gonna run, oh my goodness. I am gonna run my resource production again. Because we are 9 components. 1 metal away from getting our 4D printer up. So let's go here and activate that. Activate our 3D printer, activate our 2D printer. We don't necessarily need to prioritize it, but yeah, let's keep going on making some more metals and stuff. Let's get this 4D printer. Let's prioritize building it so we can get going on our composite assembler. I think the composite assembler is really going to help us, especially when we can't find them on resources on missions. The fuel burning reactors, as long as we keep those high priority and don't prioritize too many other things, we should be okay there. Water stocks are slowly going up. We could potentially build maybe 1 more. I don't know if we can afford the power to do it though. Let's try. Well, let's not build too many more of these, and then we're gonna need to reorganize how we lay these out here. 1 here. And 1 there. There we go. Okay. So we're going to do a couple of moves there, but kind of get another water evaporator in there. 1 more. Hopefully that's okay. As long as we keep these prioritized, we should be able to stay on top of our power needs. We are making it through, slowly but surely. That fire was brutal and destroyed most of our ship. But I think we can make it through. I think we have sunny days ahead. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you watch the next episode because my butt is on the edge of my seat. Bye.